Chot Reyes after leading the Dortmund to his 10th championship. Also his 10th championship as coach. Also congratulations and share reflections on his wins on the show.
Well, first of all, I'd like to give credit to Coach Tim and the entire Ginebra team, the organization. It's a hell of a series, especially this last game, Game 6. It was a hell of a game. Coach Tim made some great adjustments at the start, great coaching moves at the start. Untrapped Ronje, we couldn't stop Abarientos. He scored 30 plus points on us. Fortunately, we were able to get back to our DNA in that fourth quarter. But if you're asking me what my reflections are about this victory, it's just really the gratitude I feel for everything that's transpired, everything that's happened. Especially gratitude to the trust and the effort of my players. That's, I guess, the best way to summarize how I feel.
Also came into the third quarter were down and there seems to be countering everything na ginagawa. You guys were able to find that easy in the start.
Yeah, we made the players realize that we were reverting to our problems in games 2 and 3. There's some little technical issues with our defense, our stance, our proximity to our men, our ability to help each other. So, and that led to us giving up 32 points in that third quarter. So that's all I spoke about in the huddle in between the third and fourth quarter. We spoke very little about offense. Actually, the one who called our offense for the last quarter was Jason. He was the one who suggested that we run a specific play, one of our old plays, for the fourth quarter, because he read what was happening and how Ginebra was defending us. So, you know, that's basically what happened. We just had to make those adjustments, and fortunately, the players responded.
Coach. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks.
From a personal standpoint, how gratifying is this championship for you, especially after everything you went through last year with Gilas, now you're PGA champion?
Everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I'm filled with gratitude. At the start of our pre-game talk was about who's gonna play harder, who wants it more, the team that's fighting for its life or the team that is fighting for significance. There's something special about this team because a lot of our players are going through a lot of personal adversity. That's why we said for us, if we win here, it was bigger than basketball because they had a lot of our players have things going on in their personal lives. And like you said, the same with me, I guess. Everything that I had gone through, all the adversity I had gone through. But it's all part of the process. I know a lot of people are talking about lesson learned, but it's really lesson learned. I am a very growth-minded individual, and for me, all of the challenges and difficulties I went through in the past were opportunities for me to learn and grow. And like you said, after all of that, to be back here and win a championship with this group of guys is incredibly satisfying, both on a personal and on a team level, and especially also, of course, for my family. There's a lot of, I know we played Barangay Ginebra, but there's a huge Barangay Reyes clan also watching on their television sets, cheering and praying for us. So I really dedicate this as well.
Coach Chot, congratulations. This is the seventh time na you went with Coach Tito's PBA finals. And now, the record as it stands is 4 wins in favor of you. So, ano lang po yung comment niyo sa record?
That means very little to me. Like I said, for me, coaching this team is not about me, but it's about we. It's about the entire team. It's about the collective. So my personal record with Coach Tim is what it is. I'm sure the next time, if we get back to this situation, it's going to be another challenge. So it really doesn't enter my mind. So whether I'm 3-4 down or 4-3 up, for me the important thing is the team won. Like I said, it's not about me, it's only about me.
Hi, Coach, this is your first Governors Cup.
Hindi ko alam first year na to. Yung mga dati pinanalo ko kay Kenny Redfield and all that, hindi ba yung Governors Cup? May Kenny Redfield ako I had Kenny Redfield Championships, Paul Harris, di ba Governors Cup? So I don't know, I've won in the past with imports, but baka hindi pa kasi Governors Cup ang tawag. Yeah, but I won with Kenny Redfield, I won with Paul Harris, with sino yung import namin ulit, I'm sure this is not my first victory with an import, but maybe it's a Governors Cup. Again, for me, the personal accolades mean very little because I know that ang buhay ganun eh. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and I know what it means to be down. I've been down a lot as well, right? So I just take it in stride. Part of my growth and development as a coach to reflect on what we did, how we won this championship. But now, I'm already thinking of the next conference of the All Filipino, or the whatever, the unlimited height, what we could do to try and come back, make it back here. So it's like I said, the personal titles very little.
Coach, you mentioned already like the contract. What makes all these stand up on those for you?
Very different. Very different from the other imports I had. Kenny has his own strengths, same with Paul Harris. But Ronde is, I think, the only one of that caliber who has played in the NBA as a legitimate rotation player, but still came in very coachable, doing what it takes for the team to win. There's a lot of things Ronde does behind the scenes. When we entered the finals, he hosted a team dinner at some restaurants at BGC. He's the one who leads our breathing practice, our meditation before practices. So he really does a lot of things outside the court as well. So I guess that's what sets him. Yeah, if you take a look at the makeup of our team, you can see how important the role that Jason plays. I guess him winning the finals MVP is just the cap, the feather on that cap. But he will be the first to tell you that he wouldn't have gotten it without the effort and the help of his teammates. Ganun naman tao si Jason. Very low-key, but you can really maasahan mo talaga. You can really trust that he'll make the right decisions come crunch.
So this right road to winning the championship was a mistake. Along the way, may issue may Mikey and when they got injured, nakatapos ko sa this level of my time. So this right po yung road to go
Well, our road really started from our loss in the last quarterfinals to rain or shine in the last conference. So we thought we were on the cusp of the Final Four, and that loss really made us take a look at our roster and make some changes. And that's why we did what we did. We really went after another guard, and that's how Ray came in. But again, and I said this before to you guys, when we sit down in our exit interviews as a team, we said we missed the trip to the Final Four by 1 point in the deciding game, and we did not have Jason in that game because he was injured. We did not have Ray Bataket, and we did not have Boy Era as well. So I thought when everyone coming back, then we bolstered our chances.
Coach, okay. Head conference coach moving out as a rival with the Zombie Chief and the Real Estate Council of the fourth place. If you could, how would you rank this championship, the 10th and the 4th?
Every championship is different. Every championship is sweet in its own right. But like you said, after everything I've gone through, all the adversity that I've had to battle throughout the last year, this certainly has a certain different kind of sweetness. But like I said, every championship is special.
This is PM's third title in this decade. Medyo the past few years parang usually is Ginebra or San Miguel. But in recent times, nakasingit na kayo sa upper sheet.
Yeah, it's really a question of making sure that we have a competitive roster. That's why I like the makeup of our team now. Sure, we have several old guys. We must be one of the oldest team in the league. But we have some young guys as well. We're excited with the prospects of Kim Owen, CJ, Payawal, Henry, Galinato, and Roger and Calvin are still at the peak of their game, and so is Ray. So I feel that while we have some aging veterans, I feel we have a pretty good nucleus, and that's how we can compete with the powerhouses. We have to make sure we have good, balanced, and healthy rosters.
Coach, turning your team into offensive, was one of the stories of your team in this conference. You described how your process of some players' mind, it was a challenge kasi usually kasi offensive kailangan.
Again, this was one of the learnings from our last defeat, right? We've always been one of the top offensive teams in the league. But we said, when our offense is off, pagka hindi nagpapasok yung tira natin, or when one of our key guys is down, like what happened in that last qualifying game against Rain or Shine, when Jason went down and we couldn't get our offense on track. We have to be able to rely on something to keep us in games. And that's why we said, so we have to focus on our defense. And then, tamang-tama, we are also the defending champions. So I said, let's live up to our name as defending champions. Let's defend like our lives depended on it. I was worried in this game. We gave up 32 points in the third quarter, but we were able to buckle down and limit them to only 11 points. So in the end, it's our defense. And even during the huddle, Jason was the one who kept saying, let's win this game with our defense. Let's win with our defense. Let's win with our defense. So that shows you how much the players have bought into what we want. Hey, thank you.